Yes, since unfortunately I couldn't get it on the clearance, but unfortunately my cousin got it for me, and I'm like, oh my God,
Okay.
and it smells so good.
I have a okay, we're live. Alrighty. Put this down. Or actually I want to see that. I have a customer who's obsessed with banana, and I don't know, for some reason when I was scrolling through, I did not see any of the banana stuff, and so she missed out on all of it, and I feel terrible.
Got one of the banana breads.
Okay.
I got one of the banana breads, I said.
Yeah. Like for some reason I just like scrolled, and I guess because it's B and at the top of the list, and I just didn't, like, I was so quickly like trying to scroll through it, I didn't even see it.
I've been trying to get the Lucky and Love for the past few clearance sales. I finally got some bars of that.
Yay, girl.
Nice. Okay, let me open up Canva. So I didn't do a whole lot for the presentation, but I wanted to touch on some things. And hopefully, let me see if she's joining. And then we'll get started. I like took a really bomb nap earlier.
That's what's up, girl.
I like came home and I was like, I need to nap. Like, it's rainy outside. I just need to nap. You joining the training tonight. That way. Okay. Because Jen had asked specifically. And of course, if you guys have any questions or anything, let me know and we will go answer those questions too. But she was like, how about party flipping and stuff? And I was like, oh yeah, we could do that. That's a good one. But I'll have to demonstrate on the, oh, everything froze. Okay.
Oh, I want to know what party flipping is.
Okay. It's easy. We'll talk.
Okay, girl. Yay.
Present.
Are you doing rubber band looming?
Yes, girl. I've been doing it since 2014.
I used to do that all the time.
What is it? What are you doing? Oh, like, rainbow loom.
Yes, girl. So I'm doing this bracelet for my cousin, so right now I'm doing it.
Those are pretty. Is that purple and pink?
Yes, and blue.
Oh, that's so pretty. My daughter has like a whole thing here. Like, I'm looking right at it still. And I use it to like do Scentsy stuff. Like I'll use it now to tie little cards or whatever I need to.
So this bag is all the bracelets I made.
Oh, wow.
Oh, wow.
Let's
see. Okay, I'm going to share the desktop. We don't need sound. And that way you can see what I'm doing. Okay. I'm waiting for Jen to arrive.
Oh, okay, girl.
No, is she coming on?
Yeah, she says she's jumping on now. But what I can do is at least start. So, well, I don't want to start until she jumps on, just in case, since she had specific questions about this. But everybody's the first, starting off strong. I've been doing, I need to send an email. I want to send an email to all of my people to tell them about the free wax bars, because I actually had a lady who wanted 6 wax bars. She wanted Blue Grotto, 6 of them. And I was like, okay, $30. And then I'm like, and then that was like May 29th or something like that. And then I was like, but there's a special coming up. So I told her, I was like, listen, I know this sounds funky, but you're going to get a free warmer with it. And she's like, huh? So I was like, all I did was just reversed it. So I gave her, I ended up ordering the classic curve warmer for $30 and then getting the Blue Grotto, which was only 5 bars, but I had an extra bar, so I threw it in. So she ended up getting her 6 Blue Grotto bar plus a warmer for the same price.
That's awesome.
Yeah, so that was fun. Because it just made sense. I was like, you get a whole warmer out of it.
Yeah.
Oh, alrighty. So we'll go ahead and get started in the interest of time. And get this in presentation mode. Okay. Well, I don't even know if I really need it in presentation mode, because honestly, I'm going to be switching back and forth to the workstation. Alrighty, so I wanted to discuss party flipping and recruitment because Jen had actually reached out to ask about it, and I think this is great for leadership and by the way, congratulations, Lizzie, on getting lead consultant. That is so exciting.
Thank
Yeah.
you.
So fantastic job. And it's really from lead to star is not very far. It's an easy jump. It's from star to superstar, which is where I'm stuck at. That is the more difficult jump, I think. And
Superstar.
and then yeah, from star to superstar. And superstar to director is an even bigger jump. That is just ridiculous. But you going from lead to star means that you'll need one more that gets active all the time. Let me let her in. Oh, that's not what I was trying to do. Okay. Going from lead to star, you need another person who's active. So that's recruiting another strong person again. And then hit between the three of you guys hitting those numbers, which is usually pretty easy. And you have pretty consistently hit really high numbers. And so now come the fall, there's no doubt you're going to hit star if you can recruit that number.
Yeah, when I first started, the fall was like immediately hit me pretty good. So
yeah.
Like everyone loves like the fall scents and stuff. So I feel pretty confident for when it comes to fall.
Yep.
I believe what they're saying, like summer is slow. Like, I mean, it is kind of slow, but I mean, I've been doing pretty well, but.
Yeah, I don't think that dip that everybody keeps talking about hit us the same way. You know, like I still felt like people were still buying Scentsy, people were still this, people were still that. And, you know, it's not as easy. You know, people don't come as easily because of inflation, because gas prices are ridiculous, because people want to go, you know, like everything is starting to, like everybody's rent around here has been impacted. Like it's just, I noticed that, you know, people are just shifting their money. But when it comes to Scentsy, like I don't think it's so bad that I'm like dying from it. You know, I definitely didn't hit my numbers that I wanted to, but at the same time, I didn't feel like I was dying either because I was consistent. And so I don't know. All right. Hi, Jen.
Hey, sorry.
Hey.
Hi, sweetie. Can you hear me okay?
Yes.
Yay!
I totally was not losing track of time watching The Magicians. Not at all.
Watching the Johnny Depp case.
Yes,
dude.
girl, yes,
Oh
yes. I saw it. Oh my God, girl. I was like, can this be over already?
I know.
Ah.
Alrighty. So party flipping and recruitment. I think this is a great topic. I was just telling the girls, Jen, that you had requested this, and I think this is awesome. So I'm going to jump back to my workstation to demonstrate as well. But there's a couple of different ways that you can host a party and then either give them a starter kit or give them the starter kit for $0 out of pocket. We can't say free, but we can say $0 out of pocket, or we can completely party flip and then give them the commission and the starter kit. So it's a couple of different definitions behind it. So the first thing is the here, let me put this down so you guys don't have to see everything. Is the host a party, right? As long as you host a party that meets 200 PRV in sales, this anybody will be eligible for a host starter kit. So what I do with how I train you ladies and my guys is I always say, always have a party open, because then you're able to earn host credits by keeping that party open. So every time somebody orders, you just start putting it into that party. And then, you know, you can then add a host starter kit once it's eligible. And that's also when your party's eligible, you can close out your party, you've earned some credits. That's when you can close it, is after it reaches 200. The reason why you wouldn't necessarily do a party flip is because all the sales were not isolated to just this person's friends and family. So for example, I will open a party because I don't have any parties open. So I'll open it under my own name. But what I will end up doing is opening it under my name. Maybe, you know, like Susie comes along, I've got a $200 party. She comes along and then she's like, hey, I would love to no, actually, let's use a different example. Let's say Susie comes along, she's one of my customers, but she's like, hey, I'm thinking about joining Scentsy, but I don't really have like a strong network of people. Is there something you can do to like help me out? And I can say, okay, Susie, what I can do is I can open a party link and it's going to go under your name. And what's going to happen is under your name in my VIP group, I don't mind creating this party so that we can start earning towards your kit. So this is the Earn a Kit program that's mentioned in our consultant guide. It's nothing I made up. It's nothing anybody made up. Earn a Kit means that once this party reaches a certain amount of money, then you can add this kit in, which is this $200 that I'm mentioning here. So Susie ends up hosting a party, but she brings some of her friends and family. They make a couple purchases, but I help her along and I tell my own customers, hey guys, order from this link, let's help Susie earn a kit. This is me contributing my customer base to her party. It doesn't mean she's getting any commissions from it. It just means I'm helping her party accrue, to the 200. So it gets to $200. So for this reason, when we meet eligibility, I'm going to be able to add a starter kit into this party so that Susie becomes a consultant, but I'm not flipping anything. Party flipping means I'm completely handing the party over to her and saying, okay, you're taking all of the commissions from this party as well. And that's not what I'm doing because these were some of her people, some of my people, they were all mixed in. So a lot of consultants will do this. A lot of consultants will even do this when it's exclusively the other person's customers as well. So that's where we get into this whole gray area of what's ethical, what's not. I try to do what's right. The next couple of slides is going to explain that other situation where she's bringing all her friends and family, buys, reaches 200 or more. That should be her, and she wants to be a consultant as well. I'm going to flip that entire thing to her. So that's party flipping. By flipping it, I'm giving it to her. I'm giving her her commission, the whole party and the whole orders, everything will end up rolling up under her. So
well, I mean, in that case, she did all the work anyway, right?
Exactly. So it's like starting a launch party and then party flipping at the end. So this first example I'm going to show is exclusively zero party flipping involved. It's just me and her working together to try and get a kit for her because she doesn't want to flat out pay $99 for a kit. So we'll go over here. I created, remind me to delete this.
Great carts cart.
Yes. So I always use, so for training purposes, I created this mock training link. And I even already added enough orders in here to come up to $250, which is my fake cart. So the reason why I have a fake cart in my thing is because I use it to help with my host credits and everything that's closing out during like a limited time drop. So when there's an LTO, there's a Disney carriage or whatever is for sale, and I know I have enough to earn me a $500+ party, I'm going to add fake cart in there and start, okay, if I sold let's say if I sold 5 Disney carriages and they're $100 each, I'm going to put, this is completely off topic training, but I'm going to put $500 worth into my fake cart because then I can come up here and I can start playing with my host credits and start putting my host credits in there. And then when the Disney carriage cart opens, I'm actually going to go back in. I'm going to add my 5 Disney carriages in here under another name, which is usually mine if I'm having it all delivered to me. And then I go back and I delete my fake cart. So I just replaced my 500, but what I wanted to do was I prefaced and put everything in already for my host credit, for my half offs. So that's the reason why I always use fake cart, because it makes my time in the cart much faster and nothing sells out on me ever. Okay, so this is I have $250 worth of orders in here. And so what do I want to do when it comes to host cart is you can come here to host credit and then type in starter. And then here you can select the English version or the Spanish version. So you can have all your catalogs in English or all your catalog in Spanish. And then you can add it here. Now, it's not going to let me add it because right now this product is not available for consultants because I have myself as the consultant up here. So the mock training link right now. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna change it out. So my girl Beyonce comes to me and she's like, Jasmine, I want under you.
Girl, you wish.
You never know. Beyonce might be a billionaire, but Scentsy makes money too.
I mean,
so Beyonce knows. Okay,
right.
she is now going to be my host. And so I went ahead, I already had this party open and everything. And I'm like, all right, you know what? Let me just swap the name over to Beyonce. And let me go to party page. And so now you see here in this blue area, mock training link hosted by Beyonce Knowles. Okay. And
Hell, I'll take Solange. I mean, I'm not picky.
yeah.
Any of the money from that family can come and fuel my business. I don't mind.
Exactly. You know, she could just come bless me with her presence. Just come and do a live with me. That's all, Beyonce. I'm gonna tag this video.
Yes, and sing a song for us, please.
Yes.
I want her to teach me that leg and butt workout. That's all I need.
Oh my gosh.
My little short self, 5'4" and Beyonce's butt. Heck yeah.
Wow. Alrighty, so now your host has changed over. It's Beyonce, and you see my cart is still the same. Whatever I had in there never changed, never shifted. Everything is still there. So I'm gonna go in here, and then I'm gonna go here to host credit, and I'm gonna type in starter. You can only put it in under host credit. And so host credit here, I'm gonna add her an English one, and you see it was $59, and I had $25 to play with. And now my wheel is completely filled in. I have no dollars left. And it says down here, remaining total, I have $34 remaining. So Beyonce will have to give me $34 in order to complete this kit at this current cost. This number will fluctuate based on how many orders you have in this party at this time, okay? Using the same example, I'm gonna go ahead and delete this now. Let's just say Beyonce was entering into a party that I currently had that just happened to have $500. So let's up the ante. Our cart is now at $500. And Beyonce wants a kit. So I'm gonna give her a kit. I'm gonna add it in. So remember, once we reach $500, you now not just get 10%, you get 15% host credit back. So I'm gonna add her kit in here. It's $59. I had 75, now I have 16 left. You guys see that? I had 75 credits there. I spent 59 for her kit, and I still have $16 left. This is how Beyonce gets a kit for nothing out of pocket. This is the Earn a Kit program right here. You know, what you saw from the very beginning, whether she's paying that $30-something or whether she's paying nothing out of pocket, this is Beyonce's kit right here. So,
now I understand how I got my free kit. Okay.
This I understand. I'm wondering, and if you're going to get to this, say so. I'm wondering though, will this apply for this month with the $25 kits?
No, because I just did it. I just did it yesterday.
And they won't let you do it?
No. I just did it with her yesterday. It won't do it. It's not through a party. She or he has to go directly to your PWS, click on join, and then click on that join special. So let's go there. And that will, what am I looking for? My two.
Bro, I am not trying to take my SATs again. Thank you very much.
No, my kid needs to take hers again. All right, so you go here, you click on join, and then here it is right here. Join in June for $25.
Yes, Jasmine, you look like a model in your photo, girl.
I know, right? That's before I gained 30 pounds.
Girl,
that was 2 years ago. I gained so much weight in 2 years. I don't know if it's my medication or what. It probably is. I'm gonna blame it on that, but I'm working on it now.
It's COVID and menopause. That's what I keep falling back to. COVID and menopause.
Yeah.
So we're not gonna count all the ramen. Well, that kind of, I mean, I understand why they're not doing it, but it does kind of suck that the hostesses can't earn that $25 kit with their parties, you know? Because I actually have a host right now, which is why I was asking you to do this training. I have a host right now that would be able to earn a kit with that $25 join special with nothing out of pocket.
Yeah.
So, and I can, she and I can get her to that $59 with no out of pocket, but I really just thought, okay, how perfect and how
Yeah.
kismet would that be?
Yeah.
But they can't do it, huh?
No, they won't be able to do it the right way. I'm sure people have ideas on how you can work around that. But
I'd rather not cheat, honestly. I know you're not using that word. I'm using that word, and I would rather not do that because I am a firm believer that karma comes back on you hard.
Yes.
So rather just do it the right way.
Yeah. So this would be the true correct way to do the current special.
Okay.
But pretend the special doesn't exist. The only thing we have is $99. Speaking of specials, always think through what Scentsy's offering. Last month when Scentsy was offering the air purifier for like $250 for the Join kit, I was like, well, I could get her an Erna kit and she'll still be able to pay for a full price air purifier and we'd all be able to hit PRV on it. Like that made 0 sense. And I was like, I'm not pitching this at all. I was like, that just looks like outrageous because people already think $99 is a lot of money. If I try to pitch something that was like $250, $300, then it gets an air purifier. But realistically, if you just joined with an Erna kit, you still can get your air purifier for, you still break even in the end. Like it just didn't make sense to me. So always think about what Scentsy's offering. Sometimes I don't think they think it all the way through either. That was the one thing that I was like, well, this doesn't make any damn sense. All right. Just like the classic curve, I was telling the girls earlier before you jumped on, I had a customer who wanted to buy 5 Blue Grotto wax bars. No, 6. She wanted 6 Blue Grotto wax bars. And then that was like on May 29th. But so we had already heard about this by then with the new warmer and the free wax bars. So I basically just flipped it. And then I had an extra Blue Grotto here. I still was able to give her 6 Blue Grotto wax bars and a free warmer out of it. So she wanted just the wax bars, but now she's getting a whole warmer on top of it, for the price of $30. So, sometimes you just have to be creative. And when you think things through like that, your customers really appreciate you. Okay. So this is the traditional Beyonce wants to join. She's either going to join for $59, 30 something dollars or nothing out of pocket. Now, once I do this, once I add a starter kit, I already did. Once I add a starter kit, it triggers her email on the other side. So her email that's already attached to her account, it'll trigger an email and it's going to say, you have, Jasmine has added a host exclusive starter kit to your account. Would you like to proceed or something like that? And then on her end, she's going to do the whole business side of it. She's going to put her name in, her birthday, her social security. She's going to do all that information. And then when it comes back, when she does that, somewhere here, right in this area here, in this gray bar area, it's going to pop up like a beige box that says, Beyonce is ready to join or something like that. And then there's going to be a toggle that says, flip this party. Do you want to flip this party? All commissions will go to her. Now, when you do that and you flip a party, only non-PWS orders will go to her. So if she had a ton of people order directly from PWS and she's not like sitting here collecting money for a group order, those PWS orders will not convert to her. So keep that in mind as well. But there will be a flip the party toggle here, and then that's where you're going to end up having a party flip. And that's pretty much the differences between the two.
Can you hold on 1 second and back up for me?
Sure.
So the whole PWS, non-PWS kind of, I promise I'm not dumb, but I do have mommy brain. So what you're saying is orders that you yourself as the consultant put in through your workstation, those do not count for her.
No.
Like in a flip. Only the people that went through the website and ordered through the website.
The other way around.
Okay, so only the stuff that you as the consultant put in through your workstation will count for her, and not outside orders that ordered for themselves directly. Okay, got it.
Yes, so everything ordered directly on your website, your PWS, will not go to the new person. everything that has been manually added through the workstation, all of those will go to Beyonce.
And that's because Scentsy's assuming that if it went in through your workstation, then Beyonce is the one that gathered up all those orders and then handed them off to you.
Yes.
Right?
Yes,
Okay.
that's correct. That's
okay.
correct.
Sorry, my cat is trying to eat my Lego flowers over here, so I'm like, I'm gonna spray you in a hot second.
Last time
That's what I
was trying to eat your chicken all night.
Well,
okay.
all those flowers behind her are Lego flowers that I have built, even those up there on the top. Yeah, so those are all plastic Lego flowers, and that's all my daughter's curriculum that I got to turn in, but she keeps trying to eat them all.
Oh.
So that's what I'm looking at when I keep looking over to the side.
Oh.
Just so you know, it's not that you're boring me.
No worries. Okay, so that was the host. Now this is the host conversion. If it was exclusively her friends and family, I would be able to add the starter kit for Beyonce, and I will be able to flip whatever is input it through the workstation to her so that she can get money for that. So basically, you want to go in with the intention. If Beyonce says, "Hey, Jasmine, I'm ready to become a Scentsy consultant, but I want your help to get me started and off the ground, and I don't want to pay for my kit," this is the way to do it. So I would get her as close to 500 or more. I would get her past 500. That would always be the goal for every launch party, because then that earns her a zero out-of-pocket kit. So getting her beyond $500, and then I'm going to convert everything over to her. And that is where the party flipping is. So you flip the party, it converts the host. Beyonce now becomes the consultant once you flip that party. And then all the sales and commissions will flip to the new consultant. You know what? All workstation sales and then PWS does not count. And then that way it's there in writing.
That helps, honestly. Because I'm a very bright woman, but I have this much common sense. So I have to ask 300 questions sometimes before I catch on.
Those are great questions, though. It makes sense because, like, for me, I'm so used to going through the motions so often that sometimes I forget, like, the little things. That PWS one, like, I forgot to write it in here, but that's important because I had somebody do that. And even though they were all local people, they were all ordering, but then were all at the time, it was only the $8 shipping option. They were all paying $8 for shipping for like a scent circle and a room spray. And I'm like, this is ridiculous. Y'all could have gotten more if you just all like got your heads together and then, told me what you wanted. And I was trying to explain that to her, but she just wasn't getting it. For her, it was easier to just say, here, get it off the website. But she in turn was not helping her own people out. Like, okay, but that $8 could have went towards products, like the $8 they just used on shipping could have went towards products. If you would have just said, okay, you 5 live in my city, tell me what you want, we'll get it together, we'll condense the shipping costs, it might be $8 split among 5 people, and she she wasn't understanding it. Clearly she didn't become a consultant after that. But then I was like, girl, and then I couldn't flip her any of her orders. I was like, you have to listen to me. I'm trying to tell you how to, what's the best way to move forward. And she wasn't listening.
Do you know, honestly, the whole shipping situation is how I'm able to get people to sign on to that weekly bulk order locally. Yeah. Even my sister who lives in Alabama will now order from me from the weekly bulk order. And then it is still cheaper for me to mail it from my house to her.
Wow.
So I just tell people, listen, if you want to lock in on the shipping, it seems like, Jasmine, I know you've seen me post it 100 times every week, and it seems like nobody answers. They hit me up privately.
Yeah.
And then I had a lady that ordered, she started out with like a $20 order. And after she saw that, she was like, well, hell yeah. And her order flipped into a $96 order.
Wow. Oh,
wow. Always push that, hey, let's save on shipping thing. So,
exactly. Yeah. I do that with my local people. So they know, like, almost every single week I have an order going in. I'm constantly putting in orders because I am. And so they know that. And at this point, it's like, it either fits into the payday at work. It fits into our payday perfectly. Or sometimes I'll do the orders in between if I just happen to have other orders come through, or I have somebody who's like, hey, I want to join. And then, we'll do something. And so
Right.
that happens a lot. And so because of that, my people know they can just come to me and say, hey, I want this much, and I'll charge them for the product plus the tax, and that's it, because they know I'm adding it to my local order. And then the only thing is they have to wait. Like one of my orders, she bought like 10 wax bars, and it ended up being looped into that ridiculous clearance sale that we had back in March that took like a month and a half.
Forever.
Yeah.
She was so mad at me. I was just like, I'm so sorry. And she was like my loyal day one customer. Like she wasn't mad at me, but she was so disappointed. And it was like, I met her the Friday before Easter weekend at a shopping mall because she doesn't work on Fridays, and everything came in that Thursday night. And I told her, I was like, hey, I'm going to meet you tomorrow. Tell me where. And I was just like, wherever you are, because she lives like a good 40 minutes from me still. And I was like, I'll meet you at your house. And then she was like, no, let's just meet at the mall. I got to stop by there anyways. So I ended up meeting her at the mall. They literally turn off the lights at Macy's on her. And she's like, I was like, where's she at? I see her car, but I don't see her, and the lights are off in Macy's. And she was like walking out of Macy's, meeting her in the parking lot of a mall on the Friday before Easter weekend, because that's when her stuff finally came, and she wanted those scents for Easter. And so I ended up giving her, like, she has a grandbaby, so I gave her grandbaby like one of the bunny buddy clips, and then like I ended up throwing in a bunch of free stuff for her because I felt so bad.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'll tell you what, I've got 2 customers that have given me, like, I know they're on very fixed Scentsy budgets, and they have straight up called it their Scentsy budget.
Awesome.
So they have given me this long ass list of what they want. It's like their wish list. And they'll come to me and be like, okay, I have this much in my Scentsy budget. What off my list can you make happen? And it's like their own little prize bucket of stuff they picked.
Yeah.
But we get to order little bits every week or every 2 weeks. And it's so funny because they keep apologizing for it being a pain in the butt for me. And I'm like, you have no idea. Like, that is set PRB. I'm super happy to do it for you. Yeah. I know that's PRB, that's going to happen. And you in turn are going to love the customer service. So win-win, honestly.
Yeah.
But yeah, I had the one customer that was just like, ooh, 25. And I know I have that already in my cart for pre stuff. Can I do it? And I was like, ooh, girl, I don't know. Like, let me find out. So she's waiting, but we can still push her, excuse me, the hiccups. We could still push her party, and she can, we'll see.
Yeah. Good. Keep an eye on that party too. I just had one of my teamies who, like, she did really well, and she did exactly what I told her to do, was add all the orders to her party. So she was purchasing for herself and her sisters. And then she kind of let it go. And I don't know how much time lapsed, but they closed out her party on her.
90 days. No. They close it after 90 days.
Yeah. She reached out to me today, and she was just like, Jasmine, what do I do? And this is really just like her personal stash, her and her sisters. She's not like selling it like we are. And I was just like, oh my God. I was like, reach out to customer service immediately. She was like, well, how much free stuff did I have? I was like, I can't see any of those details. All I can see is your PRV on a daily like on a regular basis, but I cannot see anything else. And I was just like, reach out to customer service, see what you had, and then figure it out from there. And then I don't even know. I need to reach back out to her and find out. But I felt so bad.
Bless your heart.
I had to research it. Scentsy automatically closes any party link that has been open longer than 90 days.
Yeah.
Once it hits that 91-day point, you're done. It's automatically closed.
Now, one of the other superstar directors she's not on our upline at all. It's DPP, Debbie Palmer Pitts. She is amazing. I love watching her videos. They're super short, but she'll tell you, she was like, now you can get tricky. You can keep adding as long as that account gets active. Like, there's something being purchased from it at least once a week. They won't close it. She goes, but you're running a risk. So she goes, sometimes she'll have customers who, are trying to hit that 200 and it's not eligible yet, but they keep buying from it each week. And then they'll keep adding, a small order to it. And then eventually they get to their 200 for their freebie stuff. So she'll keep going, but she tells them, like, I think she gives them a disclaimer, like, you've already passed, you're like reaching your 90 days. If you don't close it out soon, there's a risk of it closing on you.
Yeah.
And so she's mentioned that before. And I was like, that's too risky for me. Like,
yeah, girl, me too, girl. Like,
And I'll give you guys another tip, and it may only work for me and maybe for Jasmine because we're in a different season of life. We have a lot of friends who are moms and, you know, have kids and they shop for Christmas and stuff. Christmas and birthdays have this weird way of happening the same time every year. Okay. Like it's clockwork. So I have a lot of my folks who like my one girl, man, this woman, I kid you not, has 7 kids with her husband. Like they have this many together, this many separately, 7 kids. Builds up a toy closet just with Scentsy kid products. Okay. Wow. I have another customer who like she bought, I think it was like 10 fragrance flowers for Mother's Day because she had that many moms in her family. So, you know, that if you're ever looking for a way to just build up some PRB, just remind folks, you know what? Christmas is not that far away and July is next month and there's Christmas in July.
Yeah.
So, you know,
yes, I love that. I love Christmas in July.
So
I go crazy.
have people start shopping now, especially the kids lines. Cause I mean, we've got the Bitty Babies coming out or Bitty Buddies. I don't know why I always call them the wrong thing, but the Lilo or the Stitch and Angel.
Oh my God. I can't
Buddies.
wait for that. Oh my God.
I thought of you when I saw that. But so those are coming. So hit up the moms. Yeah. Hit up the aunt.
I already got a message for pre-order for Stitch. And I'm like, okay, girl. Okay, I got you, girl.
I'm pre-ordering Stitch is my or Stitch is my dude. But the Groot and Rocket, you know what? You and I need to hang out.
I'm sorry,
Jay. But Rocket and Groot, yeah, dude, you got those are my dudes too. Yeah. Anyway, yeah, hit up if you know moms or aunts, you know, anyone that's got kids in their family. Now is the perfect time to start building sales towards Christmas. Okay. Have them start ordering those toys. Keep a toy closet. I promise you, as a mom, dude, that was a lifesaver so many times for me with all the parties and everything. So
that's awesome. That's really awesome. Yeah. We do that with Nurses Week too. So I had a friend who she ended up buying a total of 30 and 20 fragrance flowers from me a couple of months after I became a consultant. And then she gave most of them out during Nurses Week for her nurses. And then on top of that, she had a few left over. So anytime like there's a good catch or one of the nurses are just doing an amazing job or having a crappy day, she would just go and grab one of the fragrance flowers and hand it to them. You know, so like she had that stash. And then I had another friend who used to work with us, but then she ended up going to a different hospital. She reached out to me and ended up purchasing, I think, 20 fragrance flowers over for the holidays. And then she ended up handing them out to everybody during Christmas time. So like they make perfect gifts.
They
There's a no-brainer. I wrap them, you know, like I individually wrap each of them. Valentine's Day, I had a friend do the same. She bought like a whole bunch of them. And so we had the cute little Valentine blocks that went with it. So it's just always when there's an opportunity to mass gift like Teachers Week and, you know, now with school ending, those are perfect examples. So if you ever know anybody who works in those industries, they're great.
And Lizzie, are you in a sorority, honey?
No.
Okay. Well, you're still in school though, right?
Yes. I just finished my first semester in college.
Oh, girl. Yes,
Lizzie. Here's something that may appeal to you. Jaleesa, I'm not sure about your situation, honey. Those fragrance flowers, sorority colors. Nice. Sell to those market to the sororities and be like, hey, big sister, little sister, and that is a thing. It's always going to be a thing.
Oh, I mean,
big sister, little sister. All the houses have their own colors. You market the flowers with the colored Sharpies that match their house colors.
Nice.
And there, you're all set.
I'm just kind of
that gives me a great idea.
So, just because you're in community college doesn't mean there's not a big name college around you.
Yeah.
Yo, Jen, that gives me a great idea, Jen. I'm in cheerleading, right? And I could tell the coach moms there, and I could tell them about the fragrance flowers, and I could put blue and orange, because that's
you
the
can.
chick.
Yes,
Yep.
ma'am.
Yes.
I don't
love
know
it.
why. Did somebody's volume just change? Jasmine, was that you?
That's me. Yeah. What's
That's
up?
you. Okay, I thought I was
Okay, I'm
losing my
like, what?
damn
That was my
mind.
iPhone,
Like,
girl. I'm like, oh my God.
Well, I didn't think
is
my
Mercury-
microphone would have changed.
like Mercury's back in retrograde. I don't even know what's going on.
I wouldn't have thought my microphone would have changed though. That is weird. I just turned up the volume to hear you better.
No, it was the volume moniker on the screen.
That.
Yeah, that. Yeah.
And I'm like, oh my God, that was my
Me
iPhone.
too. I was like, Jesus, is my gut that big? Am I pushing buttons here? Like, I don't even know.
Yeah, me too. I'm like, oh my God.
Well, but see, I'm having movie night and my snacks. This was full it last week.
Oh.
Oh.
No, you earned it. You earned it.
Yes,
All
girl,
right.
you on it, girl.
I just have to keep checking my blood sugar every half hour.
Oh yeah, that's
The
true.
carbs in this stuff is amazingly high. Anyway, I'm sorry, I do this
It's
every
okay.
time.
No,
It's okay,
fun. Did everything make sense? Was it pretty
Yes.
simple and straightforward too?
Yeah.
The party
I-
flipping, I have a video for that if you really want to watch the actual party flipping, because as I was going through a real person, I screenshot everything that needed to be, and then I did like a YouTube tutorial for that. So I can't demonstrate, party flipping with Beyonce because Beyonce doesn't exist in my world.
Yeah.
So Beyonce doesn't exist in anybody's world at this point.
She's out of this world. So
Yeah.
I do have a video that I had screenshot, like snipped each section so that you could see what the toggle looks like, what it reads like. If you want to ever watch that, I'll forward that to you.
Oh,
It's
great.
Okay. Yeah, cool. I mean, I'm subscribed to you on YouTube because I'm a
Me
stalker,
too,
apparently.
girl.
We're all stalkers.
That's how it should be.
So yeah, I'll be able to find you.
Okay.
So
right.
okay, Jazz, I know you've got the Alaskan cruise. Are you girls, Lizzie and Jaleesa, are y'all going to SFR?
I'm registered for online.
Are you?
Yeah.
What about you? Yeah.
Online.
I can't do either one. I literally will be in Puerto Rico the exact same weekend. And where we're gonna be, there's like I'm just not gonna have
My
time.
iPad with me is because that weekend I'll be in Florida, but I'll still attend the theme.
Gotcha.
When does it start? Is it the 23rd?
I think it's the 25th, isn't it?
It's here actually on this paper.
I'll be getting back from another vacation
No,
again.
you're right. It's the 23rd.
Yeah, 23rd to 25th.
Okay,
And
yeah.
I'm traveling the 22nd and the 27th, and we'll be in Puerto Rico the rest of the time. But I've also already got the Lilo and Stitch pre-orders coming in. We're traveling on the 27th when Lilo and Stitch drop.
Oh.
So I literally might be sitting in a freaking San Juan airport being like,
Doing the orders, girl.
yes, we have to drive 3 hours from Mayaguez, which is on the far western side of Puerto Rico, to get to San Juan to fly home.
Wow.
So I told my husband, I was like, I might be using your Wi-Fi puck in the back seat on my laptop, putting in orders. And he's like, girl, get your paper, boo-boo. So I might be exhausted, but I'm gonna get some Lilo, or maybe not, but I'm gonna get some Stitch and I'm gonna get some PRV because that's the thing. So
awesome. All right.
My God, I can't wait to get Stitch for myself too, because I have a Lilo dress, and this could be the great photo shoot ever.
Yeah. Oh, that's gonna be fun.
you need ears.
Yes, girl.
You
Yes,
need
I need to
Lilo
get
ears.
that. Yes, I need to get that. Yes, definitely.
Do it.
Yes.
Y'all see my seating chart in the background?
Yeah, girl.
What seating chart is that?
So that was for my wedding.
Oh.
Oh wow, girl.
I don't know if y'all can see it. Like the picture I see is really bad, but so it's made to look like an old 1940s airline departures board.
Oh yeah.
Where it has all your flights and everything where you're leaving, and all the different countries are the names of the tables. everybody's on the same flight, which in retrospect was a little weird. But if you go on Instagram and you search the hashtag flight 11616, you'll actually see our wedding pictures.
Oh,
That's
wow,
so cute.
So 11616 is when we got married, January
Yeah.
16th, 2016.
Oh, now I understand. Oh,
But yeah, so that
That's
thing it's
cute.
huge, and hubby hung it, and we're just cheesy like that. I don't know.
No, that is so precious. That's awesome. I love those memories. I never had a wedding.
Well, we
or-
can fix that.
yes, Jasmine. We're gonna help you out, girl. Get that wedding going
It
on.
was always like
okay?
we got married through we got married through Justice of the Peace, and then it was just like not like after that we like had kids, and so it was
I'm
always
one
like
of those people that don't really want a wedding either. Like I'm just one of those people. Like I've been with my boyfriend for 4 years. I'm sure it'll be happening soon, but I don't want to
same,
either.
girl. Same,
Oh
girl.
my God.
Honestly, our wedding itself was very, very small. And the only reason we even had the wedding per se was because, I mean, it was my third marriage, but it's his first, and his family being 100% Puerto Rican native, like that's Jasmine. I'm sure you guys have very religious background too, somewhere in your family.
Yeah.
So for his family, it was a big deal. Now, the whole wedding and reception was $12,000. $2,000 was the wedding.
Wow.
Okay. 10,000 was the food, the party, the DJ, the drinks. So if you have wedding money, I totally wholeheartedly say throw a big honking party.
Yes, that's gonna be.
Fun.
I want to do that, girl.
Do the fun the way you do fun. And Jasmine, if you want, we will do a Scent Circle fundraiser, girl. And we
Yes, girl, yes. We'll help you go with that
we
wedding.
will throw
girl.
you a freaking wedding party.
Aw.
I mean, we might be selling Scent Circles for like 8 years. I don't know, but
Yeah.
and
That's
So
Lizzie,
we'll help
I
you,
swear.
girl. We'll help you, Jasmine.
That's
Right.
hilarious.
Yes, we'll totally do that for you. And Lizzie, I swear you're getting ready for a date.
No,
I
Ready for a
know,
date?
girl. Where you going, Lizzie? Let me find out,
I
girl.
don't go anywhere. I always straighten my hair after I take a shower and my hair dries.
Really? Girl, you are
Oh.
so invested. I'm like,
Either curl it after it dries or in the mornings I
all
curl it.
right, for real. This is what happens. I take a shower, I wash it, I put it up in a thing, and this happens. And then if I comb it, it's going to be as straight as your hair.
See, my hair is like wavy naturally, like frizzy and wavy. So I always straighten it or curl
Oh,
it.
like my hair's natural straight.
Yeah, mine is too.
I wish mine was.
My daughter
Girl,
and my
Girl, I can
sister.
switch you my hair, girl. Let me get attention to you. Listen.
My
don't
daughter and my
mind.
sister got all the fuzzy and curly and everything else. I did not. Anyway,
I either want curly hair or straight hair, but mine's just like wavy, frizzy.
well,
Yo,
you should come
Lizzie.
here.
Yo, Lizzie, I don't mind sharing my hair with you, girl. I don't mind.
Well, in Virginia Beach, and I don't know about Miami, it's probably the same, but beach waves are huge here.
Yeah,
Huge,
that's how my
huge.
hair is naturally, basically.
Mm-hmm.
Then you'd be right up everybody else's alley. So just come here. It'll be fine.
Yeah.
Yeah. You just need to move to the beach. That's all. That's your problem.
Agreed. I'm down. I like it here. It's a commonwealth. We have to pay to own our stuff. Like we buy our stuff and then we have to pay to own it. It's no.
Like a home. Okay, gotcha.
Yeah. So it's property taxes. So like we have our cars that we own outright. We're still paying the state of Virginia to be allowed to continue to own our cars.
Wow.
Including, we also have to get them inspected every year and all the other stuff. It's a commonwealth and I can't stand it, but it's whatever. It's whatever.
Yeah. Oh, bummer. Alrighty. Let's focus, guys. We're almost there.
Oh, damn. I thought we were done. I am so sorry.
You're fine. No, so this was just the planning ahead checklist that they had mentioned. on the end of month. And then Jen, you had asked about it. So what I ended up doing was to find it, I went to go narrow it down to PDF. I checked the PDF here on the left-hand side, and I was able to find that planning ahead. But I love it. I don't love the layout, but I love it. I feel like the layout still requires me to have to jump back and forth to find dates. I think for me, a calendar form would have been really nice, but this works too.
Yeah, that would be easier.
But I think if I remember right, Dan was saying that this is just the first one, that they know it's going to take some tweaking, but I think they're just trying to see how well the concept is received.
Yeah.
And I'm with you. I would far more benefit if it was in a calendar form.
Yeah.
But I love at least that we're getting this.
Exactly.
Because I'm so tired of being like, I know it's coming and sometime next month. I don't know when, you know, everybody get out your wallet.
Yeah. So, but it's awesome because it really is like, here's scent of the month, warm of the month. So sometimes.
Oh my God, I can't wait to purchase the root beer float one. I'm excited.
Oh yeah. So, but sometimes these ones, like, it's hard for me to find what the name is, how much the price is, like, because it's just, we get charged for it when we have it on our subscription, but then we don't know where it is. So I have to dig for it. So this is nice. I wish they would put a price next to it. So if anybody's watching this video that can help, you know, I would love to have like the price next to it too. You know, even if it's like regular price plus the 10% off price side by side, so that I can very quickly reference it and tell a customer, oh, it's this much. I mean, I can easily write it in too, but I did not print it out. So bring back my bar. I love that the dates are there. Guardians of the Galaxy dates, and then Lilo and Stitch.
Yay, Guardians of the Galaxy, yeah.
And those are some that I would have liked to have seen the prices for as well, because we're still, you know, if you've got anybody that again has that Scentsy budget and they're saving up for those LTOs, they don't know what to save up for. And you can't realistically in these days and ages, or this day and age, whatever, you can't expect somebody to just go hog wild with a credit card. You know, you've got to expect them to be fiscally responsible.
That's a very good point. Yeah, I didn't even think about that. You're right, because these, like, I was like, oh, well, just check your workstation, but it's not on the workstation.
No, it's not. So it's like, oh.
That's all right. We'll get there. We'll get there.
We'll get there, girl.
Since it's amazing, they always listen to us. So
And then here we have other stuff, which I haven't even looked through yet, but it looks like inspirational stuff, really.
Yeah, riding the rave.
I printed mine off last night.
So, but I do love it. I love it. I love it. I love it.
Yes.
Oh, I never updated this, so ignore this slide.
Oh, okay, good. It's okay. It's all
the only thing I updated was the brick by brick. By the way, everybody in this group should earn a brick by brick. You guys make sure you get it. Get a backpack so that we can all go vacationing together and we can all have our Scentsy bags and be those fun matching people. But it's easy. It's between the month of June and the end of July. You have to get 3 people who enroll into Scentsy Club with at least $50 in their order, and that order needs to be processed before August 31st. So it's very, very doable.
That was the part that hung me up, and it took me a hot minute before I realized that because I had one, I told you I had one that signed up yesterday, but theirs doesn't post until next month. And I was looking this morning and I was like, what in the heck? I know for a fact that they signed up. And then I realized it has to actually debit from their account. Like the payment has to go through before they count on the brick. Oh, and the next month's scent and warmer of the month, the Scentsy bar will be $540, the room spray $720, the scent circle $270, and I had the freaking warmer and I don't know where it went, but oh, here it is, $67.50 before tax and shipping. That's the sale price.
Okay.
For the July warmer. It's actually already available in your workstation.
All right.
Yeah, I got it.
Yeah, Lizzie, you're the one that posted it yesterday for oh gosh, Lindsay, was it? Yeah. You were on it. I was like, girl, get it.
Yes, I know. Get it, Lizzie.
I love it.
Yeah, I want that